All right, y'all. It's time for the ladies, for the women's. All right. So, just going right into it. The very first lady that I see on this website, which I'll link the website where I'm seeing and reading from down in the description box, is Amanda, and Amanda is 43. You better work, Amanda. Okay, I'm already really liking Amanda. She's 43. Okay, as much as I like Amanda, I do have some questions. We're not gonna get too deep into it right now. We're just gonna take it at surface level. So we have Amanda. She's 43. She's a district retail manager. She does not look 43. She does not look 43 at all. She is seeking an organic real life meat cute. Huh? I don't get that. Seeking an organic real life meet cute. Amanda has swiped left on dating apps for the last time. I think someone my age can be a factor. I think sometimes my age can be a factor. Obviously, I can't read. She says, at 43, Amanda is the oldest single entering the pods, but she's far more concerned with emotional maturity. In her eyes, nothing is more attractive than a guy who can tell her exactly how he feels. Somebody who can't communicate is definitely an ick for me, she says. Honestly, honesty may even earn her suitor a slice of something scrumptious since Amanda enjoys baking sourdough bread for those she loves. Will any man in the pods be able to rise to Amanda's standards, and leave no crumbs? Okay, that was cute. There was one guy that talked about communication, and I can't remember who it is right off the top of my head. So maybe those two will be able to connect, and maybe something will go on there. I'm just really concerned about her age because the only guy that was even closer age was 38, if I'm not mistaken, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head either. But even with that, at 43, a lot of people aren't willing to um compromise. Like, you're kind of stuck in your ways, you're kind of stuck in your routine of things. So that's kind of um concerning to me, but I'm wishing Amanda the best. We'll see how it turns out for Amanda. We'll see how it turns out. All right, so anyways, moving on, we have Ashley. She's 28. She's a client success manager. What is that? She's a Virgo. Okay, shout out to my. I was just saying how there weren't any Virgos, so here's our first Virgo. All right, Ashley has been told that she's a bit too much. Oh, God. In past relationships, so any future partner needs to love her zest for life. I'm not willing to sacrifice my excitability, she says. I really just want a partner that can embrace that fully. Ready to see beauty in life's simplest moments, Ashley hopes to spend the rest of her days with someone who will catch every sunset and walk around the city snapping photographs. If Ashley finds a self assured, expressive guy, she'll lock him down at shutter speed, sight unseen. I'd like a secure man, she says. You've got to be confident with what you got. I don't care if you're shorter than me or anything, just do it with confidence. So immediately, I want to partner her with a guy that rips his pants on the dance floor. Like, I don't know, something about their bios just seem like they would kind of mesh well. I don't remember his name. I'll throw the picture up here somewhere. I'll throw the picture. You know what I'll do? I want to kind of like do like a guess of who I think will match up. So I want to say that she's going to match with the guy that rips his pants, okay? That something about that just seems like it would work. That, I don't know, something about it. All right, so moving on to our next. Oh, and going back to her fashion, I like that dress. She's a redhead, and I've noticed like a lot of people with red hair like to wear green. I don't know why. I don't know why, but she's cute, and I do like that dress. This is Brittany. Okay, and she's a black queen. Shout out to my girl Brittany. Hey, Brittany. She is 35. She's a partnership executive. I guess I'm just not well versed in what occupations are because I don't know what what a lot of these occupations do. I'm gonna have to research this. Please don't think I'm ignorant. I guess I am ignorant because I was about to say I just don't know, and that's literally what ignorance means. But I'm gonna have to research some of these. My tights are falling down. I'm gonna have to research some of these occupations because I'm not well versed in that. All right, so Brittany is a sports lover. Brittany says her openness to raw experiences prompted her to make the big move to Minneapolis. Ideally, she'd like to match with someone who's just as curious and game to swing for the fences. I'm looking for a confident man, she says. I want them to kind of have their own little thing and be able to teach me some things. If that includes how to be on time, all the better, as she admits she struggles with punctuality. But as a successful businesswoman who's worked with the NBA, NFL, and MLB, in addition to playing and coaching Division I basketball, she's clearly a pro who has mastered quite a few things of her own. I immediately want to put her with the guy that is the coach. I immediately want to match them together. Not only would that be the black love that I'm just all for, it just seems like their likeness for sports would mesh really well. So I got them together. I don't remember the guys' names, but I'll throw the pictures up somewhere in here. I immediately want to put them together. I think she's older than him though. These women seem to be older than the guys, and the guys were kind of old. So, phew. All right. I like that dress that she has on too. That's real cute. Moving on to our next castmate. This is Cassandra. Her dress is cute. I do not like those shoes, but her dress is cute. She looks cute. She's a hairstylist. All right, so and she's a Taurus. For Cassandra, a good sense of humor is the ultimate green flag, which should come as no surprise as she was named after a character in Wayne's World. I don't know. In addition to witty banter, she's looking forward to getting vulnerable in the pods with a future partner. But time with her good group of girls comes first. So just as the Spice Girls once wisely sang, if you want to be Cassandra's lover, you got to get with her friends. When it comes to boxers or brief, we don't know if she has a preference, as long as whatever the guy's wearing gets the job done. My biggest ick is when you see the top of a guy's butt crack, she says. I can't handle that. I'm not going to hold you, Cassandra. I'm not going to hold you because I went on a date one time and the guy that I was on a date with had a wedgie and instant turn off. I could not see that man outside of seeing his wedgie. So I get it 100%. But the fact that her time with her girls comes first, that is kind of alarming to me because like I understand, I don't know, that's just a lot. Like I get you want to spend time with your friends and all that stuff, but when you're trying to develop a relationship and things like that, you have to reprioritize things. And at what extreme does your girls come first? Like what's the extreme of that? Because just reading this on paper, it has me worried. But if she explains it and she's like, we have a standing time, we go out every Tuesday at 5:00 and that's our time, okay, then I get it, I understand. But if it's just like they're calling on a random day and me and you have something going on and you just drop what we're having to go hang with them, then that's a problem. Okay, Kylie, that's a cute outfit she has on. That's real cute. I like that. All right, so Kylie's 28. She's a medical student, and she's a Virgo. Shout out to my Virgos. All right, med student Kylie is determined to heal on some lonely hearts. One thing that's really unique about the pods is everybody's here to get married and find their someone, she says. I'm here to find my husband. When she's not wearing a white coat, Kylie can usually be seen sporting the latest fashion trends, which are responsible for her overflowing closet. But she's more than willing to clean up her shopaholic act and make room for the right guy. The one thing she won't give up, however, is her faith. I'm a very religious person, so I'm looking for somebody who has those traditions and is willing to share them with me and raise a family. So I like that. There's really nothing that I have to say about Kylie too much. I want to pair with one of the two people. I want to pair with the fashion designer or the guy that has the 40 cousins. I think something in their bios just kind of makes it seem like they would kind of mesh well. Yeah, I feel pretty confident in that. So yeah, that's Kylie. Lauren. Okay, Lauren's cute. I like this dress. Okay, Lauren, you're cute. She's 31 and she's in educational sales. She's a Sagittarius. Coming from a big Irish Catholic family with 80 first cousins, Lauren has always wanted to share one of her own. Oh, wait. She's always wanted to start one of her own, but her recent relationships never seem to make it past the 6 to 9 month mark, leaving her eager to find a connection to last a lifetime. As a former teacher, Lauren is primed to be a star student in the pods. I ask a lot of questions and really like to get to know people, she says, but she tends to be an overthinker and processor, which get in the way of her decision making. I like to know what's going on and how people are feeling, which can be a little bit too much sometimes, she says. However, if any of her suitors are too invested in their personal appearance, or hers for that matter, then the choice to move on will be simple. It just comes off very arrogant, and I can pick up on that. Okay, so I want to put her with the guy that doesn't want the medical salesperson, because he said something too about being superficial and surface level. So I think that would probably go well. I wonder if any of like my predictions will come true. I would for real be a charmed one if that happened. Also, too, I used to go to a private Catholic school, so a lot of people that I know are Catholic and they drink a lot. So I wonder, does she enjoy a little drinky drink? I don't know. I don't know. And also, too, being Catholic, and I'm not sure if just regular Catholic or Irish Catholic is two different forms of Catholic. I'm not well versed in that. But how strict is your religion in that? Because some people who marry non-Catholic people, they have to convert and things like that. And if I'm someone who's really really stern or really about my religion, I don't think I'd be willing to convert to your religion. So that may be a problem that she faces if that's something that's really big. Madison is 28. She's an artist and she's a Leo. Madden's most consistent relationship has been with her beloved French bulldog, Henry. And yes, he has his own Instagram account. By now, this artist is looking to fill in the blank canvas of her love life with a guy who matches her goofy girl energy. Bonus points if he could roll up his sleeves and join her in the studio. And if that's not exactly his speed, then there's always room on the back of her motorcycles. But don't expect Madison to fall for just anyone in the pods, as she's proud of never settling for anything less than she deserves. Okay, shout out. Which includes men with long fingernails and mommy issues who cheat and don't like spicy foods. If you can't always reach her, don't take it personally. I'm really bad at texting, Madison says. Sometimes my friends are like, did you pass away? Because I haven't heard from you in 2 weeks. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Girl, if you're trying to develop and start a relationship, communication is definitely key. And to go 2 weeks without talking to somebody that you're supposedly interested in is like a red flag to me. So hopefully she's willing to compromise on that. Or maybe she's just a bad texter. She doesn't mind picking up the phone. Either way it goes, girl, you got to communicate with the person you're talking to. Let's see. Who do I pair her with? The guy who skates. Either the guy who skates or the guy who plays all the instruments, because I feel like that artsy is that the same person? I hope it's not the same person, but I feel like that would be cool. He could be playing his thing and she could be painting. I feel like that'd be a good matchup. Meg looks like Chelsea. Chelsea, the one that's with Kwame, however you pronounce his name. They look very similar. She's an oncology nurse and she's a Libra. Put free-spirited Meg in a box and you'll miss out on all she has to offer. As an oncology nurse, work comes first, but she's also a self-described goof who can be a little airheaded from time to time. I miss my exit nearly every day when I drive to work, and I tend to lose my phone or just forget to plug it in, she says. With a demanding career, dating has been nearly impossible, but after 2 years of the single life, Meg is making finding love a priority. In the pod, she's willing to go deep, but if her energy isn't reciprocated, then it's on to the next one. My biggest ick is somebody who doesn't ask questions back, she says, but if he values humor and heart in equal measure and doesn't mind taking charge in the kitchen, then Meg is ready to take a leap of faith. Okay. Did they ask them what's their biggest ick? Because I've seen ick more times reading this article and reading all this than I've ever seen in my entire life. I want to pair her with the guy that said he likes to, and I may be mixing these people up because I'm just remembering what they said in their bios. There's one guy who said he loves to cook, so obviously I feel like that would be a good match. But she also said one other thing. Hold on. She's willing to go deep. There's another guy who said something about going deep. So maybe those two. Is it the same person? I have no idea. I'll throw the pictures up, like I said. But like, I want to pair her with those people. So Yeah. Okay. I don't really have much to say about Meg. All right. So we're moving on to the next Molly. See what I mean? Here's another redhead that's wearing green. I don't know why. Like, somebody please let me know. Why do redheads wear green? Is she Irish? I don't know. Ooh, girl, I hate those shoes. Everything was good till I got to the shoes. She's an executive assistant. She's a Sagittarius. Self-made Molly is proud of purchasing a home all on her own, where she plans to spend Christmases to come with her forever person. Eager to share her cheer decorating traditions, she brought a special ornament into the pods in hopes of gifting it to her future husband. A go-getter from an early age, the former Minnesota Timberwolves cheerleader, okay, paid for a portion of her college tuition with funds won from Link's lip syncing battles she competed in throughout her childhood. Now Molly is in the market for a hype man who will back all her scene-stealing performances in her day-to-day life. If I'm out on the dance floor, they have to be cheering on in the corner or out there dancing with me, she says. Boys who are embarrassed easily, please exit stage left. Okay, I also want to put her with a guy that dances at weddings. I think I've already put him with somebody, but I want to put them together. Also, too, the Christmas thing. There was another guy with the 40 cousins that said something about Christmases too. So maybe their love for Christmas will bond them. I think I put him with somebody else, the one with 80 cousins, but maybe the Christmas traditions or something. Or maybe they wouldn't be a good match because, he already has these traditions and she may not be willing to budge on hers. I don't know, but for right now, I'm matching her up with those people. Monica. Monica's pretty. Back with the shoes. She's in digital marketing and she's 28. Family oriented Monica is searching for a guy to join her tribe. I want my partner to feel like another family member, she says. I am my most authentic self with my mom, dad, and sister, so finding someone who adds to that dynamic is more than I could ask for. Monica says her loved ones would describe her as secretly really weird, so anyone who makes it past the pods must accept her tendency to talk to herself and not violate her list of extremely specific icks. Shoes are an ick to me, she says. If you have dirty New Balances that are bright blue, I'm sorry, but we got to work on it. After deleting her dating apps, Monica hopes the pods will work their magic and help her land a guy who loves her and the experimental recipe she whips up in the kitchen. Okay. Nothing, that's oddly specific. Dirty New Balances that are bright blue. That's okay. I think the golden retriever would do well with her. All right, so moving on to Sarah. Okay, Sarah's cute. I love this dress. This is really cute. Sarah's 29 and she's also an oncology nurse. She is a Capricorn. Sarah once typed the entire alphabet in 3.5 seconds, but she's still figuring out the ABCs of love. After a year of being single, the oncology nurse is searching for a goal-oriented guy who looks on the sunny side of life. And if he happens to laugh at her jokes from time to time, that wouldn't hurt either. The small-town vibe of Minneapolis hasn't exactly helped Sarah's hunt for a life partner because it feels like everyone already knows or has dated everyone else. Genuine connections with guys who don't need fixing are paramount, as she spends plenty of time taking care of others at her day job. When she's off duty, Sarah spends her time playing Call of Duty, so her future husband better level up his skills before their wedding day. Okay, so she's a gamer. All right. Who do I see her with? I don't know. I'll have to go back and read the bios and see who I'll pair her with, and then I'll just add it up here. There's nobody right off the top of my head that sticks out right at a glance, but I'll put something right in here. This is Taylor. Ooh, that pink is cute. That pink, I wonder if that's like a romper or dress. That's real cute. Okay, she got the clear. She's played it safe with the clear shoes. Okay, I see you. I see you. All right, she's a okay. We got some nurses up here. Is this the resident? All right. I don't know. So Taylor is a colonoscopy nurse. She's a Pisces. Attention, Lizzie Lohan. Taylor is ready to star in her own Christmas rom-com. The thing I'm most excited to do with my partner is decorating our Christmas tree together, she says. I could cry just thinking about it. Finding a genuine, loyal, caring, adventurous, and funny man in the pods would be the biggest gift Taylor could receive. If you can make me laugh, the rest is history, she adds. And for the record, reindeer hooves are the only ones she wants to see, as guys who wear flip-flops are a major turnoff. After losing herself in a past relationship, Taylor feels like she's ready to to love fearlessly and wholeheartedly once again, and hopefully her future husband won't mind her caroling all year round. I sing a lot of sentences for no reason, she says, so that might get annoying. Listen, Taylor, flip flop. I found my people. I have always said since I was a young lady that I cannot stand to see a man wear flip flops. And everybody used to look at me like I'm crazy. But now that I see that there is somebody else out there in the world who agrees with that sentiment, I no longer feel weird. Something about seeing that piece of string go between a man's first and second toe just bothers me. We can do slides, but I do not want to see that string. I don't want to see that fabric going between them toes. I could just vomit thinking about it. But yes, I'm with you, Taylor. Shout out to Taylor. I like her already. Okay, so who do I think she would be a good pair with? There's another guy who also likes Christmas, but there was something else that stood out. She said she might sing sentences for no reason, so she might go well with the guy who has a lot of instruments. Y'all could just make noise together. I don't know. All right, moving along to Tiara. I think that's how you spell her name. Or not spell, say her name, Tiara. Tiara's pretty. Okay. Don't really love that dress, but she's cute. Tiara's 34. She's a marketing strategist. Wasn't Ashley last season in marketing? I hope it's not a repeat. All right, so sure, looks aren't everything, but if a Michael B. Jordan look-alike with a gentle spirit is awaiting in the pause, then Tiara calls first dibs. Tiara, I'm going to tell you right now. Baby girl, none of them men look like Michael B. So, woo! Good luck to you, baby girl. All right, so as someone who is very traditional and prefers the old ways of dating, she recently ditched the apps in hopes of meeting her future husband in real life. But the dating pool feels almost dried up, especially when it comes to finding a man who supports her career. I'm most proud of going back to school to get my MBA at my dream university, Tiara says. It took me 5 years to make it a reality, and I just didn't give up. Entering the experiment, Tiara is stepping far outside of her comfort zone, but there's one thing that she won't compromise on. My faith is very important to me, she says. It's not something I can sacrifice for love. I feel like her and Mo would be a good match, because isn't Mo the one who said he was the first in his family to graduate from college? I don't know, something about them just kind of get my bells a ringing. I think they would be a good match. Okay, I'm not mad at Tiara. Mo does not look like Michael B, but none of them do. So, good luck to Tiara. Vanessa, she's tatted up. Oh, I love her natural hair. That dress is cute. Once again, I do not like the shoes. My goodness gracious. She's a media planner. She's a Sagittarius. To impress this classically trained ballerina. Okay, your dating skills better be on point. I see what they did there. That was cute. Heading into the experiment, Vanessa is hoping to cross paths with a guy who embraces all of her passions. From dancing and horseback riding to camping and spontaneous road tripping, my perfect partner is someone who's always down to try something new and go along with my crazy whim, she says. Choosing men based on physical appearance hasn't yielded the kind of love Vanessa has wanted all her life. So she's open to all the connections in the pod. Well, almost all. The only thing I'm not willing to sacrifice for love is my dog, she says. I can't live without them. Ooh, okay. So she likes to go on spontaneous road trips. Instantly putting her with, I believe his name was Hugo. So maybe they would, kind of bond in the pods. She's cute. I like Vanessa. All right, and I like this dress, and I like her shoes. She did it up. Okay. She's a healthcare recruiter. And she's a Capricorn. Adventurous Virginia is the type to enter a marathon on a whim, but she hasn't found the right guy she hasn't found the right guy to meet her at the finish line. In past situationships, this doctor's big heart. Is she a doctor? Now, is she a recruiter or is she a doctor? This doctor's big heart has led her astray. Now she's done pouring into others if they aren't filling her cup first. Still showing up and wanting love is my hugest accomplishment, because it's really easy to become jaded, she says. A patient and faith-driven guy who wants to go the long haul will immediately attract her attention. But if really arrogant and self-centered men who are waiting on the other side of the pause, then this former cheerleader won't hesitate to show them the DOOR. Okay. I do not know who I see her with at all, to be honest. I would say I see her with the guy that's really into fitness. However, they just seem like they have two completely different worlds, and I don't think that that would mesh. So I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'll go back in the bios and find somebody that I think, or see, not find somebody. I'll, kind of see who I feel like would be a good match for her. All right, another Black Queen. Yes, ma'am. This is Yemi. I hope I'm saying her name right. All right, I really like this dress. I do not like the shoes, but we can't win them all. All right, product sales. She's a product sales manager. She's a Sagittarius. Yemi hasn't had much luck in the dating scene, leaving her to wonder if her future husband can even be found in either of the Twin Cities. Meeting new people has been hard, especially because she feels that the Midwestern guys can be hesitant to make the first move. Men just aren't very forward here, so I don't get approached very often. It might have to do with the fact that I'm a little intimidating, she says. Yemi's independence, success, and drive have helped her climb the corporate ladder, but haven't done wonders for her love life. That's why an ambitious guy who allows her to feel comfortable and help her grow is who she's hoping to fall for in the pods. But if he has a vulgar sense of humor or bad manners, then a second date is off the table. Okay, Yemi. Huh. I don't know who I see with Yemi either. Like, just kind of going in my Rolodex of guys that I can remember. I really don't remember anybody that I feel like would be a match for Yemi, just right off the dome. Like I said, I've said this a million times in this video. I'll go back in and see who I think would be a good match for all the people I couldn't think of right off the top of my head. But Yemi was our last lady, and she's also very pretty. So y'all, that is the cast for season 8 of Love is Blind. It's set to premiere on Valentine's Day, and I do plan to review all the episodes. I plan to review the entire season, so hopefully I keep my word and stay on it and stay committed to that. As much as I say, ooh, I'm done with Love is Blind, something just keeps pulling me back, and it's one of those guilty pleasure shows that I enjoy watching every single season. So yes, we're here. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so we can go on this Love is Blind journey together. I wonder if any of like my predictions, any of my suggestions actually make it on the screen. And I do wonder how many couples, that's what I'm trying to say, how many couples they're going to take this season and who all is going to make it down the aisle. I don't know. I'm really excited for the season. I think I'm more excited because I have a YouTube now and I'm reviewing it, but I'm also excited because I just really enjoy Love is Blind, and I'm so thankful that the glare from my ring light is blocking my eye that has a sty on it. So that has been the Lord, God is good in that, so I don't really look, too crazy. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, y'all, and don't forget to tell somebody else to come on over and enjoy Lovey with Nee. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah.